Hello, Malcolm. Hello, everyone else. Welcome back to Avorion. A word of explanation is in order, I suppose. Since I play the beta branch of most games, well, they call it a branch or they call it the beta or whatever, but I allow beta updates on most games that I play just because I like new stuff. And I hadn't played Avorion for quite a while because I got Rimworld head going on. And it came back. And I couldn't load my saves. So I went to the process. I started a new galaxy, and I started designing a new ship, thinking, well, I'll just work my way up. And then I realized that the ship I'm flying is the culmination of not only like 75 hours of design and building, something like that, but of like endless months of grinding in this game. And I enjoy grinding in this game. Don't mistake me. Grinding in this game is a blast. It's the best grinding ever. But I didn't want to do all the grinding, so I looked it up, and yeah, I could get resources and credits to build my ship in a new galaxy. So I made up a little backstory for myself that we were driven from our galaxy due to our notoriety, and we concocted some kind of secret drive that took all the slots in the ship and then just exploded, but took us to a new galaxy and a new universe. Sure, why not? There's rifts in space-time. We exploited them. So here we are, and we repainted the ship to reduce our notoriety. Otherwise, it's the exact same ship we had, but we are really starting over here in SnoopOVerse, which is the galaxy we made. We are really starting over, except that we have a big ship. So I went around and did the grind and got the crew. Because she needs a mountain of crew. There are like 1,790 people on board her right now, all doing their jobs most effectively. I decided that we are only going to be allowed to use colors that we've harvested in-game. There will be no more whoops, that's not what I meant to do. There will be no more painting in build mode and importing it. I'm not going to let myself do that. I did let myself hose up credits for this. I see a spot of green I missed. Look at that. First thing in the episode, I missed a green spot because she was kind of blue and yellow, and it looks green now for some reason. So let's get to build mode, and we'll choose our color. We have chosen Infinity Red, and we will close that, and then we will paint blocks Infinity Red, and that was up on the top of the nose somewhere, wasn't it? Where was it? No wonder I missed it. No doubt there. Paint blocks Infinity Red. There we are. All redded up. All redded up. Nice. Out of build mode. Here she be. Same ship we always had. Same ship. And she works beautifully. That's why I ended up keeping it. It's kind of a weird looking, like, space poop of a thing with thrusters jammed on it. But I like the general effect. The heavy armored central body with the thruster pods, because I had to go with this much thrust to make the thing able to handle, eh? It's ludicrous. It's cool too, that's the way the game is. And we have been able to acquire a small amount of stuff, which I will show you. My camera offset has been jingled. Okay, that's what that button's for. Now I know. I bet there's one for up and down camera offset too. Oh, I bet that'll do up and down camera offset. I better not hit it again, or I'm going to crash my spaceship into a lot of rocks. So what do we got on board? Let's go about the ship menu. And here's the guns we're mounting. We've got a little triple plasma turret, chain gun turret, triple chain gun turret, double chain gun turret. That's it. We're packing a little under 500 ohms of firepower, and we've got a pair of nanite salvaging turrets here. They seem pretty good in terms of their damage and efficiency, especially this one. Quite nice. I think I got this one by going to a research station with some junk parts. It was pretty hard to get any parts at first. I had to buy a few things because we have a ton of money, because they gave us a ton of money, because I had a ton of money, damn it. I had a ton of money, so I took a ton of money. Okay, I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't feel that good about it. But I needed it, as we're going to start this game over and do all the missions and all that stuff. But the heck with doing that in some tiny little ship. I want my ship. I worked hard for this. I think they fixed the save game load thing, so I could go back to my old game and play it now. But no, I started this game, so you know we're going. And here's all the junk we've got. We went to a research station and got rid of some other junk that we got. But that's all the junk we got. We really need some more turret control systems. We've got an all turrets 1 and a military turrets 4, allowing us to mount 6 guns at this time. Hyperdrive is charged. There is a war going on in this sector. I decided to get right out to the galaxy edge as far as I could. I guess you can get to the edge of the squared map, maybe. And I'm not sure if we should try for the edge of the squared map. Like, I might, but you know, I might just warp back towards the core again. 2. So let's pick an energy signal next to this rift. Pop. Calculate it up, jump to it, and see what's waiting for us there. Almost certainly just a bag of rocks. Ooh, I found a lovely big rock here. Doesn't allow me to claim it or anything. That's okay. And there's a trading post here. I don't know if we really want to do anything with them because, unfortunately, we are... let's see what they'll buy of ours. They'd buy ammunition, but I'm holding on to it because I kind of tried... I'll go to the cargo button here. I kind of tried to get a bunch of stuff that sounded like it would be for making turrets, so that maybe I can get some turrets built. So I just bought piles of stuff, except this wine. I just bought boxes of wine because I found a wine factory floating in space, a wine factory. So I thought, why shouldn't we have a good vintage in the cargo holds? But the cargo holds are now full because the ship doesn't have that much cargo space, even though it's quite a big ship. And yeah, so I got all this junk. I don't think I'm going to need it all, but I don't know what all I need. So I'm waiting for the next turret factory to turn up. We'll go see. Sniffle, sniffle, always sniffle. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay, there are some things here. What's this, for example? It's a solar power plant S. That's a solar power plant M. I do not know why one is an S and one is an M. There's absolutely scudgery poot here. There's a gate. Which direction is that? Oh, that's a northwest gate. Let's take a look. No, we don't want to go that way. We kind of want to go around this rift and back in. My golly bobs, we can jump straight to here. Pleat. I should have gone that way to start with. I just wanted to have a quick boo up here, but our hyperdrive needs modifications kind of super badly. As you can see, we have a little bit of time to wait. Kinda makes you want something around here to actually do, but this sector's not really useful to us. We're gonna move away from this station because it's pretty easy to get thumped by a freighter. The heavy amount of inertial dampeners in the ship. Now she's moving smoothly right now, eh? So there's no lurching. Let's see what happens if I go on and off with the thrust. No, okay, I was experiencing some really heavy thrust lurching at maximum thrust due to the inertial dampeners. They may have bug fixed that while I was, you know, like walking my damn dog. Bug fixes are pretty steady on this game. So that's our speed. What do we do? 1,500 meters a second. Not doing too badly. And let's light her up. Poof. And hope there's no rocks in the way. God, that'd be a tragedy. And we can do 6.2k a second. Tain't bad. And we can do it for a fair while. We're capable of... Let's just hit the brakes on that. There we go. Use the main thrusters to stop. We are capable of sprinting for quite a long ways with our massive generation power. I actually have a generator mod in stock. I popped it in and it just gives us unbelievable sprinting distance. It's madness. It's awesome. But I don't need the sprinting distance, and we have so much power production that no matter how many energy weapons I end up jamming on the ship, or for that matter energy to shield converters I end up jamming on it. Ooh, well, you know, yeah, if I jammed like both of these energy to shield converters on, then I'd definitely jam that on. Because that's a fantastic generator upgrade, right? Like, poof. It pretty much doesn't quite compensate for these. It takes 50... Oh no, that's recharge rate. No, it gives 78% generated energy. And this takes 25, this takes 29. So this actually, you'd still have a boost in your generated energy plus the massive recharge rate boost, even with both energy to shield converters in. Are you kidding me? Is this worth doing? Like, what's our... I mean, we're waiting for 15 seconds here. Let's look. What's our shields right now? Build mode. Shield is 646,000 hit points. Well, I mean, I don't think we need to jam those energy to shield converters in. That's what I'm saying right now. So here we are, empty sector, of course, not a surprise. Oh, and look, there's more bobble jumps that we could do that are just barely accessible to our hyperdrive, even when this is all blocked. Well, let's do that. Let's go to a bobble jump, because that's pretty trippy. Oh, distress signal. Right on. Oh, we can't get to it. But once we bobble jump, we'll be able to get to it. So let's bobble jump to here instead. Come on. We'll bobble jump to there, and then we'll go get that distress signal, and we'll be able to test out our incredibly puny armament. There it goes. Pow, pow, pow. Pew, pew, pew. When I first got guns, what I did was I raided battles, and I've got nothing. It was dropping like nothing. I got so little items. Just waiting and waiting in the middle of a battle. I have big shields. I just have to avoid collisions very, 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 very carefully. As collisions slay this damn thing, it's not that tough in the hull. She's not heavily armored on any of those outer thruster sectors. There's some unarmored crew quarters just down there, just so they can have some windows to look out of. I really like to do that on any ship, is give the crew some windows where they could have some lounge space or whatever. And since I don't use hull blocks, I make sure I provide excess crew space so that some of it could be converted into a coffee bar or, you know, like a park. Whatever it is you do on board a ship this size. I suppose the beast is... must be near a kilometer across. Something along those lines. Not the biggest ship I built. I built one rather bigger one than this. It's there in some of my older videos if you want to have a look at it. It's a lumbering brute. I did my best with the handling and I ended up with really long arms on the ship carrying thruster pods, and it just... and the amount of engines it took to give it any decent launch power. Oh. It was hard to build, basically. It was pretty hard to balance it. And it needed a lot of crew, just unreal. And then it was so big that A, it was impossible to place the guns anywhere where they had any range, because they had, I mean, anywhere you went, there was, I don't know, kilometers of parallax. You can't aim it properly, I guess, is what I'm saying. So that was a problem with it. It was just this giant hose of guns spraying, and you just had to kind of play it across the enemies without being able to target or distance properly. And it was so big that it couldn't fit between space stations in a tight system. I was like bumping a station with one arm and bumping a station with the other arm. It's like, okay, this is dumb. Like, no ship is this big. Who would drive this, basically? And this thing is about as big as the nose section off that ship. In fact, I think the design is somewhat reminiscent of the nose section of that ship. The other ship had a cleaner look, that's for sure. This thing looks like a brute. But that's because I covered up the front end with all that stone. Best quality stone I could get. I don't have any Ogonite or Avorion. Because I had like a touch of some Ogonite from a salvage, but I didn't have any of those resources in the other game, so we're not getting them in this game. Essentially. Empty sector, got ahead for that distress call. It is now in range. Hopefully we'll be in time to be of some assistance to them. What else can we review about the ship? I guess we could take a little drive around it. Let's get the drone out. Oh man, that sun's bright. Whoa, we're driving through it. So yeah, what we just saw the inside of there is a just get rid of this message right here. Is the inside of hull buffer integrity field generator, because simply ran out of integrity field when I added those final thruster packs on. I was trying to make it all work with internal integrity fields, but didn't quite get her done. So there's one of those on each of the side wings. I think it worked on the vertical surfaces, and I was able to not. Oh god, I just tried to hyperdrive with this thing. That would have been a disaster. Lose this ship. There is a captain on board. I took the advice I found on the forums. Oh, the drive's charged. Let's get in. Took the advice I found on the forums, made sure I had a captain. What? Oh, the little ship's hyperdrive was recharged. Okay. We'll continue our tour. Sure, let's just back her up to the engines here. Does this thing back up good? Oh yeah, this thing backs up good. Quick little ship. The mining drone's a handy brute. Don't get too far. I want to be able to grab the big ship. So, I don't know, we could try measuring the distance somehow. I don't really know. It's not 1 kilometer across, but it's the size of a, good size office block, I guess. It's more like it. A good size office block. Really like Infinity Red. It's looking sharp on there, I think. Let's fly right down the alleyway in here, all Star Wars style. I like doing that. Foosh. We'll come out and look at the guns. Oh, that's really neat. This game looks so crisp and sharp. I think they may have improved the graphics as well, or maybe the graphics performance is working a little better with my computer than it was, because I think I'm getting nicer looking stuff. I see a little bit of block overlap on some of my stone there. Something I try to avoid. Oh yeah, I can see it in several places. You see where the stone's kind of shimmering? Got some block overlap going on there. It's fine, you're allowed block overlap, but I don't like the resultant shimmer, and so I really try to avoid it. Even though it really, you can, internally it's not such a big deal. Go ahead and overlap some stuff, generators, whatever. Oh, look at the planet's moon is over there. That's so neat. I wonder if we can fly to moons. I so doubt it. No, it won't move, right? Let's make our 6 kilometers a second towards it. We only have 7 seconds to play this game. Actually, I don't like to be moving fast when I jump. Truth be told, I do not like to be moving fast when I jump. I feel that there's some inherent danger in doing that, so I don't do it. Pop, we jump, and let's see what we're gonna get. Oh, it's a real distress call, and it looks like we're hostile to everyone here. So we're gonna have to just pick the bandits out carefully and try not to kill the other people, even though they're gonna take pokes at us. We have so little hitting power right now. He's down. Nice. Yeah, our punching power is really limited. Good, they're pretty reasonably different colors. We'll be able to tell them apart. 2 kilometers should be in range of pretty much all our weapons. I'm trying to keep range up on them, but our plasma turret is only 3.7 or something, so I like to have a bit of range on the weaponry if possible, and I like to avoid overheaty stuff. Well, that guy's getting close enough to put the salvage lasers on it. Yeah, we salvaged. We will salvage you, and then we will salvage you. Look, he's dropping tasty chocolates. Gotta get that stuff and get it to research stations. And so maybe the planets of Upala there, maybe they'll start liking us if we really round off these bandits for them. I think we've definitely evened the odds up in their favor at this stage. This guy seems to be firing at us. We gotta watch we don't fire on any Ujbilas, because in the last game I made a lot of enemies with this ship. I had whole empires that were like, you again, send everything. And I don't want that political trouble. This time I'm gonna try to have more good relations with people. I mean, pirates, what are you gonna do? Aliens, what are you gonna do? But I'm thinking, oh, that's wreckage. I want this guy. Barada. He's a fair size unit. Let's get in there. So we're not gonna hit the Utpalas. We're gonna leave them alone. Oh man, my accuracy's the devil here. The ship not hit very good. It's doing its job. These little guns are managing to pick away at the, oh god, I'm completely missing now. Get those salvagers playing on them, so if we can do something with those, eh? There's another. That's gotta be a pirate. Yeah. So let's take him out. I'll just leave the salvagers on and we'll just come right into range, man. These weapons are hitting so little, eh? Our def's getting fired on, Ski. So who's doing it? Okay, we got a mixed bunch of people. I'm gonna scoot through here, trying not to collide, and I'm gonna take that blue thing right there. Then I'm gonna get this pirate and try not to hit anyone else. So I better get in pretty close. Don't want to hit anyone else, right? We'll see how we do. Okay. And then we've still got some trouble from... Oh my god, he's right here. Well, let's do him up. Okay. Wozy doozy. Are there still some more? I've got combat music, but I don't hear shooting. Grab that up. Got some decent haul here. Pretty happy. Like, you know, when you don't have so much, it's really nice to get some. Now we got that. Ow, we banged into something. Don't think we hurt ourselves. Nice paint color there. That's pretty nice. A couple more paint colors up there. So, and since I really am just going to stick... Look, they changed color. They don't hate us this much. Oh. I don't want to damage my ship. That's expensive. I mean, we have some resources kicking, but it's expensive. Yeah, we got that lurching happening again, eh? From the subspace dampers. Dampers are not our main stopping capability, but there is a significant amount of them in the ship. I can't recall if this thing uses gyro arrays. It'll show on our power equations if it does. So might harvest a bit of wreckage here or something. We should plot a course out, I suppose. Find somewhere interesting around here. We're heading in towards the core, so let's take us. We need better scan power too, but let's take an energy signature here. Scan it. I'll turn off my main guns and lock on this wreckage and just give it a banging. See if we can't pick up a bit more stuff from it or something. It's whatever. It's practice for the miners. We have a decent little crew of gunners and miners on board. Hired them early so they'll gain levels. Hired them before the ship was armed with anything. I'm having trouble doing any harvesting work. The ship's a beast. Ah, there is a nice piece right over here, though. It kind of makes you want to go get it, doesn't it? I think that's a paint color next to it, to be honest with you. Maybe it's a piece of titanium. Yeah, it was a piece of, including one titanium. So, yeah, there's a pretty big chance of me nicking that guy, so let's just leave. That went well. That went well. That was pretty fun. Okay, it was a pile of frippin' dangerous rocks that our delectable scanner scanned us. There's a trading post. So we're just gonna randomly jump as far as we can closer to the galactic center, thereby probably ending up with a bloody empty sector, but you never know. So let's see who's out here while we're here, right? The planets of Otpala. So our relations are now poor to them, but evidently improved. So we won't be able to trade at that trading post, probably. But I think I might just head over there and try. If I could sell them that boxed wine, right? That'd be kind of nice. So let's just see. Here's his list. I don't know if he'll deal with me or not. So it doesn't look like he wants to buy anything we have. That's too bad. Can get some, you know, happy points that way, but whatevs, we'll move along. Oh, we'll move along when our hyperdrive is recharged. What a nightmare. Gotta get some mods for that. Hey, maybe we picked up a mod for that. Let's look. So, inventory. That's a hyperdrive mod. It only gives jump range. It doesn't give any recharge speed, but it doesn't take away any. Ooh, that's another one. Recharge energy minus 15%. I'm not sure what that does. I don't really need to reduce my power consumption. We got a nice quality C-43 object detector. It's a little bit short ranged, but it's not bad. I think we better slap some of these things into the ship, actually. Let's go to systems. So, yeah, +2 jump range does really nothing for us, basically. +5 jump range, I don't know about the recharge energy thing. We'll take it. And we'll take the C-43, right? Ooh, valuable objects detected, but it's only got a 5-kilometer highlight range, which kind of sucks patootie. You need the one with the sector highlight range, that's the beast. A battery mod we super don't need. Scanner upgrade. Scanner range 35%. Not really important for us. 10 kilometers is actually fine. Generator upgrade, no. Cargo upgrade, we can just throw them in. Gain 10% cargo. How much cargo does that give us? Oh, actually, a bit. We'll throw that in. We'll throw that in. We're going to want to research station a lot of these units, though, in the end, so... But yeah, sure, we'll throw that in for now. That worthless little upgrade. I don't think we'll bother with either of these. Radar upgrade. Deep scan range. It gives us yellow blip scan, so... We'll throw it in. It's junk, though. It's junk, forget it. I mean, +2? We need massive deep scan range, dude. We can't afford to haul a ton of these mods around. Hey, what's this? Turret control system MTCS2. Now that we need to put in right the darn away. And another ATCS1 goes in. So, in fact, that's really sweet. Okay, we'll stick with this config for now because we have a few slots left to fool with. Nice. Nice. Considerable ship improvery has taken place, so... We'll go ahead with that deep scan range unit. Well, I want to turn it into a better one. Oh, well, when we find a research station, we'll strip out mods, right? So, whatevs, we'll do it. Okay, that's a massive selection of mods, and it gives us... what did we get at? We got an MTCS2 and an ATCS1 in, so... We can throw in some more turrets, so let's sort turrets by damage per second. Overheats don't want it. Overheats don't want it. Overheats don't want it. Overheats don't want it. Laser, the range is real bad. 4.21, that's rotten for a chain gun, the range. Great gun otherwise, it seems all good. So I'll consider it. Double laser, don't want it. Plasma with really mediocre damage in the extreme and range of 4, which isn't as good as this more powerful chain gun, so obviously the chain gun wins that round. Now, salvaging turrets. We also want to try adding one of those. So we've got a double titanium, 30.8 damage, 14.3, no, not really. 27.2 and 21.8 on this nanite one, so we're going to go ahead with that. Put that on the ship right now. Let's grab it. It's around bloody here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's dandy. Oh, I gotta turn down my thingy vapors here. And highlight that brick up. Can we slip it in between, or did I leave no room? I left room. Let's slip it in between. It's a bit messy. Could have tidied that up some, but no probs. And now we'll pick 2. Wow, seriously? We can have 2 more guns? Nice. So back to that DPS rating chart. Double chain gun with the crap range is the winner. I think it was a titanium, wasn't it? Where is it? Man, like this has beautiful range with the damage. Is mobile equipment merchant. Where is he? Hi. Hi, dude. I'll turn off my guns, turn off my... Okay, I've got a harvester that won't turn off, unfortunately. Let's see if we can catch this guy. Nice, man. Maybe we'll just... Like, I do have a lot of money. I'm tempted to just guzzle on him and take everything to research it. Basically, I might do that. He is hauling butt through this asteroid field, dude. I gonna have some trouble pacing him. He's gotta come. You know, heave two, son, heave two. I want to buy and sell things. Oh, he can't do business with us. Oh, I was so excited. Ah, okay, well, at least I didn't hit a rock, right? Let's log in a jump route. Oh, we have logged in a jump route. We just gained jump range, though. Let's log in another jump route. Let's go ahead, head corewards. We want to stay outside of 200, so let's just double check that. Oh, I'm not sure which number is which. Yeah, we're outside of 200 there. It's all good. I want to stay outside of 200 because there's these beacons. That's one of the missions, so we want to look for those. I really wish my C-43 was a better unit. Okay, actually we can jump. Whoops, still calculating. Okay, so we need to pick a gun. Which one was it? It was this one with the lousy range right here. I was looking in the wrong spot for it, so we'll get her down front central. Highlight up a little mounting brick. I made the mounting bricks fairly solid. Bring it as far forward as possible. Every inch counts with that little piece of junk. And now I think we can still have one more. So we'll go ahead and jump. Looks like an empty sector. Except the music's a little funny. Okay, had me nervous there. Thought we were getting jumped by the AI or some damn thing. Look, we got these yellow blinkers. I want more deep scan range. Super bad ski. So, what are the coordinates? So the 200 line is where? Seriously? Where is the 200 line? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh no. Yeah, okay, I know that's how it goes. There's the 200 line. So we're good and outside of it. That's great. We should map a route, and we will just keep. Looks like we're blocked by a rift here, eh? Definitely looks like a rift. So why don't we head around it this way? And we'll just pick another gun out. Let's get that damage per second menu out. We got a plasma with a range of miserably 4, but it slams shields up. It's great. So we're gonna throw it on. It is a titanium common plasma turret. What a piece of junk. Well, this has so much more range. So that's 8 times 4 is what, 32, right? And this one does 12 by 13 by 3 is 39. I think we're going to take the triple chain common titanium range 5.35. I think that's the gun we're going to mount here. Just, you know, it's got the range and the damage isn't much different. Actually, we can check that. So there it is. So it gives plus 31.4 omicrons of power. And if I go grab that plasma, well, this has a range of 4.88. 20 omicrons of power, 32.2. Oh, really? And that has a fantastic range. And it does super damage to shielding. So where's that other plasma gun, right? Double plasma, plus 20 omicrons, plasma, plus 17 omicrons. So this is actually looking good. This plasma with the 4.88 has enough omicrons to satisfy us. I mean, we get more advanced, I'm going to want guns that fire 100 omicrons, but right now, this little dealy bamper, get jammed on here. We can move stuff around later. There are a lot of gun mounting surfaces on this vehicle, and that is by intent. So now we'll go to our ship menu and assign those guns to groups quickly. So put the new weapony guns in group 1 and the new salvager gun in group 2. Yeah, I know crew quarters are red, but no, we're good. Like if I go to build mode, you can see, oh, aliens incoming. We've got 1,792 people on board, so we've got room for another 200 people. No problem. And our jobs are super done. If we look at the crew here, we're up to 125 and 123 on engineering and mechanical, and they've still got some levels to gain. and all other functions are fully covered. We have a good number of gunners and miners in training and gaining their own levels, and our command crew is fully staffed. I started with a short command crew, of course. Like, you take way less than you need. You can see I've only got 14, my requirement's 20, so I just waited for them to train. You limp around waiting for people to train instead of overstuffing your ship, in my opinion. The only problem is the repair thing with mechanics. Like, you need to maybe assign some regular humans to that. Okay, so we're good on guns. All set up. Let's see what our Omicrons of power look like now. Where is firepower on this thing? Maybe it's here. I must have missed it. I'm silly. Firepower 567, a small increase. We shall jump. It is a totally empty sector of nothing, and we are right on a rift, which is blocking us kind of both wayishly. Let's jump to here. We'll keep hopping around. We'll keep hopping around. There are going to be some aliens show up in a few minutes. Look, there's like constellations behind the gas there. That's really cool. There are some aliens going to show up, and I guess we can probably fight them. We're not disastrous on that front. It looks better anyway, you know. The numbers aren't much better, but it looks better. It's a more complete blastication. Let's just see if we can get some close-ups there. Alright, that looks like anti-aircraft fire at night in some besieged city or something, isn't it? It's kind of pretty. Oh yeah, they're blazing away. It's hard to get a look at them. I wish I could get out into the mining drone and watch it fire from there. That would be kind of cool. Oh, this hyperdrive. We need one of those mods that makes it faster. There are mods that make it faster, but they're kind of uncommon. I really wish that mobile equipment merchant had been accessible. That would have been so nice. Oh, we don't want to roam too far because the aliens are going to come and we don't actually want to run away from them now. I've had to run away from a lot of combats in this ship so far this game because we just can't do anything. But we've got 650,000 horsepower shield, or hit points of shield. Horsepower. I think we can probably take what they can dish out while we clear them up. Oh no, there's a lot of them. Okay. Well, doesn't mean we're going to leave. It means we're going to try it out. Like I said, we can sprint really good. I don't know if enemies are allowed shield busting weapons yet, mind you. When I was playing before, AI enemies don't have shield breakers. But they might now. I've got security on board too. We've got we've got 80 dudes on board, and they're doing the work of 163.5 security men because they're training. I might take on a few more security. They prevent borders, but I've never had. The AIs don't have borders either, and I've never played online. I will eventually take this online. You know, it's fun stuff. It's a really good game, and I think my connection will handle it. We'll find out. I have an okay connection. I'm on a tight beam radio signal to a nearby tower. Where are they? There they are. Oh, and they are not friendly at all. And there's actually rather a large fleet of them. We are going to give it a try. Our drive's charging. Hopefully they don't have a hyperspace blocker happening. They might. We'll head over a little, I don't know what you'd call it, abaft of them here. I'm gonna head in abaft for a hamstring hit. Gonna head in for a hamstring hit on these little fellas. So he's at 8. What's he at? 11. Okay, we're good. We're moving in. Drive's charged. We're gonna try this on though. It's a strong ship we fly. At 4 kilometers, we're getting some range. We're hitting him. So, man, we're taking some fire though, and we're gonna be taking quite a lot of fire shortly, eh? We'll try to finish them off one at a time if we can. It's getting crowded here. It's getting crowded here. I'm gonna have to take a little spaceway. I don't want a collision, right? I'm gonna finish that guy off, man. I also want all the bits from him. Yeah, I don't want a collision, but I want this stuff super bad, man. We're so hard up for it. Oh man, we were taking fire, dog. Holy smokes. Alright, let's try this guy on for size. While we soak up all that fire from the rear, eh? We'll do our best here with our tiny little guns. They are really bringing the slam on us. I can hear stuff that sounds like it's hitting the hull. I wonder if I'm taking a little bit of hull damage here. I definitely hear stuff that sounds like it's hitting the hull. Took him out. What, he spawned like zilch? Oh, he spawned one thing. Hope it's good. Hope it's good, because this is about getting stuff here. That's what these guys don't understand. It's not about fighting them. It's not about galactic control. It's about taking all your junk. I'm going to leave that one other nice thing that was there, and I'm going to go after this shielded ship here. And just take him on, basically. And that should get us out of the range of the guns of a few of the other ships. Oh, those shield breaker plasma guns. Really? Yeah, that worked. You saw how quick his shield came off. A lot faster than his health points are coming off, because one of those plasmas I put on had like a 238% bonus to shields damage on it. We don't seem to be facing anything like that with these guys because our shields are holding. We also ranged away from them and we're having a chance to regenerate shields. We're taking a little fire, but I think we got away from the biggest group, so... Yeah, we did. We did. We totally outranged the biggest group. They're slow. They're really slow. I wonder if that nice item is still there. Yeah, I think I see it. I'm gonna head up towards it. Yeah. We'll just swing right by these guys and hope that thing doesn't time out on us. That's what sounds like it's hitting the, oh, there's some wreckage here. I gotta be careful, eh? Alright. Good. Our run and gun seems to be working fine out here. Let's slam on these fellas a bit. Okay, I've got him at 3, but I'm not sure what the range on these others are. They're also at about 3, so I'm gonna attempt to move aside and isolate this one so that I don't get into a bunch of collision situations when it comes time to collect on this guy. This other more powerful ship has come up to assist his little compadre. He's probably gonna steal my damn item. I mean, no. Oh, look, a nice quality item of nice quality. Looks like a damn cannon, which is useless as poot, but great for researching and maybe getting another gun. Okay. That close, I'm going to get my harvesters on. They won't do anything to his shields, but now he has no shields, so... Oh, shit. I mean, darn. Collision possibilities. Boy, are we doing some harm to that guy. That is not nice. Smash him and get this item. Swing around. So yeah, this is why I just went back to this ship design. This thing's agile, eh? Like, this is an agile vehicle we're flying in right now. And at close range, those salvaging lasers are really helping. With their giant hull damage percentages and stuff. They're just gutting this poor guy, and he doesn't seem to have the engine power to pull away, or else he doesn't want to pull away, I'm not sure. Okay. Hauled those guys out. We got this one. Oh, he's pretty close, so I'll just go ahead and open up. Looks like our gunpowder was enough. Oh, his firepower is only 135, so it would, like, 5 of them together exceeds my firepower, but other than that, and, you know, singly they're no match. Good. Shields held well. And we picked up some stuff. I mean, obviously we picked up some stuff. Let's see what it is. Pretty curious to know. Wow, he's shedding bits. We're keeping it on him. We're keeping it on him. Finish him off. Wow, he's like armored. Basically, and our guns are pretty weak. There we go. He's down. We'll grab this blue doodle. Nice. Pretty happy about that. And there's a fair amount of wreckage here, so I suppose it behooves us to try out our new wreckagers. on some of it. So I don't think I need to grab that one piece of nanite there, but we'll try our new wreckagers out on this. Meh. You know, definitely wreckaging better. And we might pick up the occasional extra item this way. It seems to be less item spawny than it was. I think they've reduced the sort of Monty Hall aspect of it all. Where the heck did all the rest of that wreckage go? I see some lying a berm over here. It's lying a berm of us. Let's snarfle it down. Let's fully snarfle a bit of this down. We won't get too greedy or anything, but why am I not hitting it? Maybe I'm too close. Maybe I'm too close? I don't know. I'm not nailing it. I don't know. This is weird. Is it just that tough? Are we hitting it and not doing it any damage? No, because there'd be damage numbers coming off of it, right? So it's just some kind of weird spawning issue or some other thing. No, it turned out to be a fairly nutritious lump of wreckage, and no mistake on the matter. We totally grabbed a ton of resources at the beginning of the game, so we're not actually concerned much with scavenging the metals as heavily as we might normally be, but we're more concerned with scavenging the parts than we've ever been. Like, by this stage in the game, you normally have just a gigantic library of parts, but no, we fled our galaxy in our highly modified ship and came here with nothing on our backs but the ship we drove in on. Me and my trusty crew, we fled the old malfunctioning galaxy for this new, more functional galaxy. And like I said, like last night or something, I think they bug fixed the not being able to load your old save games thing, which is pretty nice. It's, I think this game's fairly well supported, and it's certainly a ton of fun to play. It really is just very relaxing and enjoyable to play. We didn't get a lot of more items doing that harvesting, did we? We did gain some paint colors, some metals, and the odd credit. We did not pick up much in the way of items. That's okay. Let's just see. Have we got a location mapped in? Oh, I cannot blast around like that in a wreckage field. Like, am I nuts? Yeah, we do have a location mapped in, so we'll jump to it. Turn on the guns. Oops, wrong way. Before we review our loot. Because then we're... Oh, look, it's Pac-Man! Dude, it's even eating things! That is so cool. That is amazing. I hope YouTube gives me this for a... YouTube give me this for a frickin' thumbnail. That is so cool. We're gonna jump into the dot that Pac-Man's gonna eat. That is so cool. It's a giant space Pac-Man. I'm so happy about that. Let's check our loot. So we'll sort by rarity again or something. I don't know. So we picked up a fancy cannon. That was the nice one there. Picked up a fancy mining turret. Don't need it. Those are our old overheaty chain guns still at the top of the damage roster. Doesn't look like we really picked up anything that's going to make us turn a double plasma turret making it's only making like 20 odd damage. Seriously. And we're, you know, we're gunned out, so well, let's sort by DPS now. Yeah, our overheat chain guns are still at the winner, and then we got some cannons, which we don't want either. And then we have a decent chain gun here that actually looks like it's outgunning some of our chain guns that are on the ship, so I think we're just going to go ahead and we'll get that one with the bad range off, maybe? Let's see. What's this unit do? It only does 30 damage. It has better range. How much does the bad range one do? We're gonna del out the bad range gun. I hate range problems. And we're gonna grab up that new one that had more shooting power. Was this it? I'm thinking this was it, doing about 60. But I thought we had one with a better range that was doing about 60. Damn it. Oh, now I've messed up. Let's go back to this. Okay, so it's here. No, it is the one with the 4.85 range. So actually I'm not improving range all that massively with it, but it is definitely a more powerful gun. But I'll put it down here with the low range guns, give it that extra 100 feet. Okay, that only took us up a little ways in firepower. So, so what do we got? What do we got? What kind of DPS do we get out of any of these units? 31, 25, 20. I like that you can just do it here, actually. It's pretty handy. Oh, that's a repair turret. That's why it's not telling me the damage. Pirates are attacking the sector. Oh, hey, I gotta bind that new gun. Bind that up into group 1, please. Pop, pop, turn it on and off. Hi. Hi, guys. Boy, you kind of caught me with my pants down. Oh, they got some range, eh? Hear that? That's really cool. Hope the sound's working okay. I don't have it really figured out. Well, these guys were probably fools to get involved in this. It's nice. We got an extra gun on now, so great. Pretty awesome. It's still pretty hard to hit with this gun recipe on here. Doing alright with it, though. That other bigger ship, you couldn't aim at all. The ship aims. Let's go get the bits. Whoa, brakes power. Brakes power, same thing in space, right? That's a petty. I think we can finish these guys off first. Petty upgrade is what I mean. Blast the belly out of this unit. Yup. I guess we're gonna have to hit his main gut area there. And he's down, and oh, he dropped some stuff for us. Some kind of mod. It's a Jenny mod, so nothing special, but I really want to try a lot of this stuff on the researching. Oh, it looks like we got some kind of interesting little turret anyway. I really want to try some of this stuff on the researching. Kind of fun to see what we can get. We're looking for a research lab, essentially, eh? Well, these guns are sufficient for these outer galaxy, like, unshielded wimp pirates. And they were just sufficient for, taking on a sizable number of aliens. It's because we have a lot of shielding for this area of the galaxy. It's kind of hard for them to do anything to us. Hey, that's a turret controller. Ooh, thanks, son. That's a nice gift from the pirate. Hey, there's that old petty mod that was over there. Let's go grab it. Yeah, I got the massive subspace brakes lurching issue happening here. There we go. Grabbed it up. It's an engine mod. Good, I'm not shooting it with guns. I am using my research laser, so I was about to say. I'm using my research laser, so. Alright, well, we researched that up nice and good. I'm sure we learned a lot. Alright, let's grab some more stuff off this if we can. This stuff looks hard to harvest. Yeah, that's chewy. It's all bone. It's just not good. I like this bit has meat. Let's get after that meat. See if we can get any parts. Hoping we can. It seems like wreckage spawns less in the way of goodies than it used to. It's okay. Means more fun chewing up wreckage. Now this is way over here, but it's got engines and junk on it, so I'll call it meaty, right? Boy, it's way over here. Holy snoodles. Whoops. Better slow down. Yeah, that was way over here. It is meaty, though. It's delectably meaty. We're totally going to consume it. Now we at least got a part off it. So we picked up a bit more looticles off these characters. Well, we've got a hyperspace route calculator. Let's jump. This whole pirate thing's working out great for us. Let's get another route calculated. Okay, we're going to... Where were we headed? We're going to... Let's jump to a hidden sector. Okay, that'll be the last jump of the episode. We'll jump to this hidden sector. That'll take no time to calculate, but we can take a minute and look through our new loot. So we've still got our overheaty chain guns up at the top. Cannons, 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 cannons. Here's that new one we just got, I think. Double laser. Again, it's the range with them. Otherwise, I'd use them. They're nice weapons, but the range is so bad. They're more suited to a long, slow cruising battleship, not an attack beast. Cannons. Nice double chain gun. Doing quite good damage. So that's a titanium uncommon. It has... Oh, that's the bad range one we pulled off. Right. Okay, let's just check it and see what its real damage is. Maybe I pulled off the wrong gun and then go get a worse one off, you know? Well, that's not how you do it. You go to build mode, and then you find it in here. And then it should be sitting around here somewhere. It's like... That's not it. It's the one with the poot ball range on it. Dang. Oh, I got a bunch of these ones. If only I had the ability to mount them all. So where is that? It was... Maybe it was a bit of a rare one, wasn't it? That's it. So click it. Oh, it gives 53 ohms. Oh, we definitely have to get it back on the ship, man. Oh my gracious me. So what's this little guy give? It's so hard to tell. But the numbers look pretty low. I hear all kinds of noise outside my house. I don't know what's going on. Hope my dog's not going to go bark at it or anything. Okay, we can figure it out. 576 is what we got now. We pull that off. We got 543. It did not lose us much, so lost us 30-ish. 576 to 543 is 33. So if we can get that 50-odd ohm gun on, we're gaining 20 ohms over what we just took off. And I don't think we're taking any range penalty because it was a plasma cannon we took off. I just need to find that blasted gun. There it is. Yeah, 53 ohms. So it's actually not such the bad gun or anything, really. We'll just highlight up a mounting block and nestle its butt right there. For now, we'll have to move the guns all around. So pop over, assign that to group 1. Excellent. I keep wanting to hit escape and save from playing RimWorld, but you know what? You can't save in this game. You can only leave and come back. It's pretty cool. Okay, and we've got our 3 salvaging lasers working. So how many gunners have we used up out of our gunnerage? So we need 16 to operate those guns. We've got an effective 120, and mining is 6 to 19, the same ratio. Okay, let's see what's in this hidden sector. Oh, it's one of these. I better add a map note. Religious sector. So how do I add a note? Here we go. Oh, I better find out what religion they are, then I'll know, right? So it's the image. I guess I can just call this a religious sector. I love these. They're so cool. I'm not gonna do anything hostile with these guys, so yeah, I'll just whoop, come on. There we go. Religious sector. That's pretty damn cool. So that's noted, duly noted. Look at this formation. It dumped us right in the bloody rock ring. Bang my head on it. I'm gonna fly into the middle of their ceremony. That won't bother them, I don't think. We'll scan their ships briefly, but we're not going to address them because that does offend them. Oh, can we claim this asteroid, dude? If we could totally claim their asteroid, would that make them all get hostile? I don't want any hostility in this game. No, I don't think we can claim their asteroid, and I'm not going to bang into it, damn it. So, there they are. Hunter. Ship Bedoliage of the Doya. It's the Doyamaj. And they're friendly to us. And he's packing a bit of firepower. Yeah, they're packing a bit of firepower. They got shields. They're actually reasonably sophisticated space vehicles. We will pull out this way, hoping not to hit a rock. We'll pull over and have a look at that system as it recedes away from us. Just put the drive in reverse, and yeah, look at that, eh? Isn't that a neat little formation of asteroids? Boy, can we back up fast if we need to. Okay, folks, well, we're going to leave it there, this little religious sector. We found Space Pac-Man, and we had a couple fights, and it's all good. So, until the next episode, well, welcome back to Avorion, Beta Branch, and see you all next time. Till then, bye for now.